What's up? How y'all doing today? It's your boy Lamont here back again for another live stream. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Hey, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Hey. I couldn't make that go fast, but it is what it is. Um. So let me see what I want to talk about today. Let me try to invite some people in here. Try to invite my friends up in here. I don't know why motherfuckers don't want to come on the panel. What the fuck? It's weird. That's weird. Uh, Anywho, well, anybody in here, but I'm gonna save the video, so I'm just start talking. So, anybody who might watch this later, the first half, what do y'all think about this whole Will Smith and Chris Rock thing? What do y'all think about it? I feel like I know I made a live. No, not a live stream. Oops, wrong thing. I know I made a reaction video and a TikTok. You guys can check that. You can check out my reaction on the Chris Rock and Will Smith, and you can check out my TikTok that I made on at Big Savage 19 on TikTok. Oh, and if you haven't followed or subscribed, where the fuck are you at? And why wouldn't you subscribe? That's weird. You weird. Buddy, you're weird. But anyways, uh yeah. Now that stuff is more like starting to come out, like it's starting to change my view a little bit. And I know I made like a view on how I felt about it. And I was saying how Chris was mostly in the wrong, but why did Will laugh? I still stand by that. However, we do have to remember though, Chris Rock is a comedian. He does this shit for a living. And my mom even made a valid point. He is a comedian at the end of the day. And he is going to make jokes. And he always makes jokes about the people that sit in the front. And they were sitting in the front. If you're front and center, that he can see you, then yeah, you know, motherfucker's going to come for you. But how the joke was made, though, I don't agree. I still don't agree with. I still don't agree with the fact that you still shouldn't have talked about her hair. You shouldn't talk about her losing her hair of her alopecia. You know, it ain't funny. And as a comedian, you know, comedians tend to take jokes a little bit too far, and you just can't joke with everybody because motherfuckers will jump up and pop off or cuss you out, and you just got to be prepared for that. However, in this aspect of it, Will I hold him accountable because the motherfucker was laughing. At the end of the day, he was laughing. There's no changing that. You laughed and you saw your wife and rolled her eyes. And the minute, I guarantee you, the minute they turned that camera away, she had to have looked at him or gave him some look like, get his ass. Or you gonna let this motherfucker talk to me that way? Because you know how females be. You know how females be. They be like, oh, you gonna let this nigga talk to me like that? Am I with a man or am I with a bitch ass nigga? You know how I'm saying? You know how y'all be. Y'all know how y'all be gassing your man up like, hey, like y'all handle it. Don't let a motherfucker talk to me that way. And guess what? There have been many men that are in the grave now because of it. The bottom line is this. Yeah, they make jokes and it's not cool, but you can't just walk up on any and everybody and just hit them. You can't. Because what if this wasn't the out of Oscars? What if these weren't high profile people like in the actress industry or the comedian industry? What if these just was regular motherfuckers in the street and you walk up on the motherfucker and he pulls his gun out and kills your ass right then and there? You just can't just walk up and slap any and everybody. And let's just be honest, everybody's been talking about Jada. Everybody said something about Jada. So what you gonna slap any and everybody that talks about Jada now? Saying, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. That's how you gonna be with everybody? It's like you just can't walk up and hit any and everybody now. You can't. You can't. What's up, Hustle King T reaction and podcast? How you doing? I know it's been a minute since I've been live. I know it's been a minute. What's your take on this whole Will Smith and Chris Rock situation? How do you feel about the situation? Hopefully I can get more people up in here so I can get their view and take on it. Because it's well shit, everybody else is talking about it, so it's like why not? And it goes so many ways. It goes so many ways. So I'll give him a minute. I'll wait. Hold up. Oh, I think he's coming on panel. I don't know. Is he? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Oh, he's not. Okay. All right. Well, back to what I was saying. I thought he was, but I guess he'll get. Oh, here he is. Okay.
What up, bro?
Hello.
Yeah, well, when I saw on TV, I'm like, oh my God, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for Chris Rock. I feel bad for him.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised he handled it pretty well because usually people will hurt him back. I'm surprised he did not hurt Will Smith back. I was surprised. I was proud of Chris Rock. I was really proud of Chris Rock.
Hold on just a sec.
All right, bro, take your time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I was just saying that. Here's my thing. Yes, Chris Rock was in the wrong because you shouldn't talk about his wife, regardless of what Jada is and how we feel about her. At the end of the day, the lady still has an illness. That her hair, losing her hair and everything, and it's like, and I can understand that because alopecia kind of runs on my mom's side on the women on my mom's side of the family, so I understand about that. However, we got to remember though, Chris Rock is a comedian at the end of the day. He is a comedian at the end of the day. So, and yes, comedians do tend to take things too far. That still doesn't mean you get up in front of national television, in front of millions of people watching, and just hit somebody.
Right.
Because what if this wasn't on TV? What if these weren't high-profile people in the actress industry or the comedian industry? And these were just regular motherfuckers in the street.
Right.
If you walk up on somebody in the street like that, they're gonna pull out a shank and shank you, or pull out a gun and kill you.
Yeah.
There are many people on the ground because of that. Because you just cannot run up and hit any and everybody. So I do feel like Will was in the wrong, and I feel like as a man, you should have handled that more with class, given of who you are and what type of industry you're in. I feel like you should have handled that with class, and just after he got off stage and they went on commercial or whatever, you went up and you put him to the side and like, hey, bro, you've done this before. I'm gonna need you to not talk about my wife no more because it's really getting to her and what she's going through right now, and just leave it at that. If you felt like you have to say something, you say it behind closed doors. You don't say it and do stuff in front of the audience and stuff like that because you know how the media is gonna be. And guess what?
Yep.
Every reaction has a consequence.
Yep. Your
at the
movies
end of the
heading
day.
back.
And him and Chris are gonna have to live with that night. Both of them are gonna have to live with that. Because Chris gonna have to live with everybody talking about him getting slapped at the Oscars. And Will's gonna have to live with everybody talking about Will slapping the shit out of Chris Rock.
Yep, he has to
It's
deal
gonna
with it.
impact both of them at the end of the day. As well as their families.
Right.
Shit. Chris Rock's brother's pissed off. I don't know if you saw that Tony Rock video where I think he was doing like a comedic show or something.
Yeah.
Where he literally took a minute just to talk about the Oscars and saying how there's like 8 or 10 of them as Rock siblings and how they're not gonna let this shit slide.
True. And
so
Chris
now
Rock,
you got family, because at the end of the day, Chris has family just like Will has family.
True.
And they're all putting out their 50 cents on the situation. As they should, because if you hit my border, yeah, we definitely gonna have a problem.
True. But my thing is, Chris Rock had a learning disability. He did not even know about that. He didn't know. He had a learning disability. He did not know that affected his wife. He had a learning disability. He did not know about that. He didn't know. Chris Rock didn't know. He didn't know. Me and Chris Rock both have a learning disability. He didn't know about that. So my thing is, his movies held back. Chris Rock tickets sold out. And I'm surprised. He's coming here. I'm about to go see him in concert pretty soon. He's coming here. I'm gonna go see him and stuff and support him.
Yeah.
But Will Smith, your Bad Boys movies held back. And I was hopeful to see that movie, but since you did that Chris Rock thing, I don't know. I want to see your movie now. I don't know. I want to see your movie now.
I don't either. It's just, and it changes your view on, like, because we've grown up watching these actresses. I grew up watching Everybody Hates Chris. I grew up watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So it just changes the whole dynamic. And Chris Rock and Jada, y'all gotta remember, they've worked together before. Shit, they did 3 installments of my childhood movie, Madagascar.
Right.
So they've worked together. So that was even a surprise to me, because it's like, I would have thought that, people say that they've been pal beef. Well, where did that come from? Because people forget they've worked together before. So that was what was so surprising about the situation.
My surprise.
So was there always some beef there that we just all didn't know about or something? I don't know. But then it's like,
why was Will Smith
people
laughing? Why was he laughing? Like, he laughed.
Exactly. Why were you laughing? It don't, like, if you really understood what your wife was going through, if you really understood what she was going through, why the fuck were you laughing?
She was laughing when Will Smith smacked him.
That's so hypocritical in a way, because it's like, how you gonna laugh at the joke, but then look at your wife and then be like,
I was smack him right in the face.
I question his intentions all the way. My thing is this: did you really do it to protect your wife on some "I'm gonna protect my woman" type of situation, or did you do it just to cover your image so that you wouldn't get dragged? Because let's face it, had Will not have done anything, they would have dragged him either way. Like, hey, you're just gonna let him talk to your wife like that? Because Will has been dragged before about some shit.
True.
So it was almost a lose-lose situation in a way. But at the end of the day, don't sit there and laugh and then the next minute get up and hit that man when you were laughing at his joke. That's hypocritical as fuck.
True. And what was the security? There was no security. So there was
no security. But I'm telling you now, had them comedians and actresses, had they have been white, had that have been a white man going up and slapping a white comedian, their security would have been stopped the situation before it got started. He wouldn't even made it up to that stage. But they don't give a fuck about black on black crime like that.
They don't.
So they're gonna let it happen because they don't care about black on black crime. They don't give a fuck if we assault each other, put our hands on each other. That just gives them a reason to talk about us.
Then her Ty Perry calmed him down. I said, okay, Ty Perry, I'll give you a cry to try to calm Will Smith down. but Tyler Perry tried. But when I saw who had a reaction, Jay-Z, Beyonce were there, they all react like crazy.
Everybody's reacting to it. I saw Tiffany Haddish did like a she got her take on it. All she said was, "I wish I had a man that would defend me like that." Okay, but yeah, you would have a man that defend you like that. But what if the motherfucker got shot or killed over defending you over some harmless joke that could have been avoided, or it could have just been like, "Hey, let's just stop. Let's just step to the side and talk about it, and just be like, hey, can we not make those jokes on stage?" Now, I could understand if Will would have popped off. If Chris Rock would have just said, "Oh, fuck you, I'm gonna say whatever I want to say." Well, guess what? Now we got an issue.
Yeah.
But you didn't handle it accordingly. You handled it as they would put it, ghetto, or that black stigma stereotype that they like to say, how we're ghetto or we're the typical angry black man and this and that. You got white motherfuckers now that are coming out saying, "Oh, it was sickening to my stomach. It was so effective." How did it affect you? It wasn't that bad now.
It wasn't.
Because let's face it, there has been altercations before on the Oscars. The Oscars ain't as perfect as everybody's seen. There has been incidents on Oscars before. Just like there's been incidents on BET. You know? People are staying tuned for the Grammys now to see if there's going to be some pop-up on the Grammys.
Sure,
but the unfortunate thing about that is when there's stuff like that going on at an award show, that takes away the whole meaning of why they had that award show. Everybody that was awarded at that show, their night has been taken away because of that whole altercation. Don't nobody give a fuck about who won, who got this award for this, or who got this award for that. The only thing they're talking about is that whole Chris Rock and Will Smith altercation. That's it. They don't give a fuck about any of it. I didn't even watch the Oscars. I don't watch the Oscars. I didn't even plan on watching it. The only thing I heard about the Oscars was that.
Yeah, I watched the Oscars. Oh, man. Yeah, I watched the Oscars because of Questlove was nominated for an award. That's the reason why I watched it. But when I heard about Questlove, I said, "Oh my God, that was my best friend. I met him at the circus when he hosted." And it hurt me. Like I said, "Oh my God, Will, you just hurt a brother." But you know what? Just you wait. Wait till the next time. That's going to remember the mail of 2022 is this. That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's just, like I said, it was a lose-lose situation. It was just, like Will says, like, he let his anger get the best of him and all that. They was like, well, look where that got him. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I genuinely felt like he did that just to cover his image or his ass for getting dragged in the comments or by the media. Or either that or he was just pure pressured by Jada. I don't feel like he just did it out of some protective shit, because if that was the case, why did you laugh? And people are saying he wasn't laughing at the joke. Bullshit.
Yes, he was.
Bullshit. He was laughing. He was laughing right when that joke was made. And he was laughing right when she was rolling her eyes. I saw it. So you can't sit here and say that he wasn't laughing at that. I know. I've seen the video so many times. I've seen the different body language. I've seen everybody's body language of how they handle the situation. You're not going to make me change the fact that he was laughing at that situation, bro. You can't. It just ain't going to happen like that.
And exactly like, okay, I kind of admit, what Chris Rock said, I was leaving laughing because, you know, it's kind of true. He said it not in an offensive way. He kind of said it in a compliment way. So he was saying not in a mean way, he's not saying in a mean way at all.
I don't think he was coming off as mean or shady or all that. I don't even think he was coming off like that. I think he was just genuinely thinking that it was just a joke. I don't think he had any intentions on trying to hurt that woman emotionally about her losing her hair. I genuinely do not feel like that was his intentions. Because if that was the case, he would have made many jokes about her hair just all throughout the night, because they were sitting in front and center for him. I genuinely do not feel like he was coming for that woman on some shady ass level. I don't feel like that. I feel like he was genuinely trying to joke around, and
But his
it just got took into a whole nother level, and boom.
yeah,
And
his
even
wife could have
because
stopped him.
and people found it like, oh, Chris Rock is so hypocritical because Chris Rock, I believe, had just done a movie or a show. I don't believe what it was called, but it was basically about black women's hair and everything. And I think that's what was kind of like the boiling point there. And people have came out saying that he stage dragging and knocking down black women, or why did you do this? Did you do it just to like please the white folks or something, like on some Uncle Tom shit? And I was like, no, they're making it way more than what it was. That was not even the case. I don't think the joke was funny. I didn't think it was funny. Um, he just was yeah, I just didn't think it was funny just because of my own personal reason. But at the end of the day, it I don't think he was coming off as being shady like that. I don't think he was. I think he was generally just doing his job as a comedian would, and it just got too far.
Now, Chris Rock,
That's what happens as a
right.
comedian. You make these jokes, and it goes a little too far, and then motherfuckers want to trip, but fail to realize that they're just comedians, just doing their jobs and doing what God brought them in this world to do. Make
Right.
motherfuckers laugh,
Right. Now, what Smith was lucky was not DC Young Fly, because if he doesn't DC Young Fly, it would turn real bad. Because I know him.
It would have been ugly.
That would. He was lucky it was not DC Young Fly, because if I heard DC Young Fly pin him back, I would not been mad at him. Shoot.
And people was like, oh, Chris Rock should have hit him back, or Chris Rock's a bitch and shit like that. What would have happened if he would have hit him back? If he would have hit him back, because Chris Rock from New Jersey. If Chris would have literally fucked Will up,
Right.
or Will hit him, because let's face it, if you just come up and hit somebody, they're gonna fuck you up. Had he fucked Will up, they would have been like, oh, he didn't beat this man up. Well, he hit him. And then they was like, well, if he would have hit Will back, he wouldn't have been able to press charges. Yeah, he would, because Will hit him first.
True.
And technically speaking, that was almost a self-defense type of situation. You walked up on me. I felt like I was in fear. So guess what? I did what I had to do to protect myself. Because let's face it, Will was walking up on that stage, didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. He put millions of lives in that auditorium in danger.
What's up, man?
Because people said, what if a gun would have been involved? What if somebody would have pulled a gun out or some shit like that? And it was like, oh, not in no war show. But how would you have known? How do you know? You literally put millions of people in that auditorium in danger at that moment.
True. And my thing is, what Smith
anything could have happened.
Actually, he refused to leave. He refused to leave. Will Smith refused to leave. That even more upset me. I said, Will Smith, just leave. Your wife can't give your award to you. Just leave.
No. I don't believe I've heard anything from Jada from this. I don't believe I have. If I have, well, if I do, I'll look it up and see. But I haven't heard anything because, let's face it, she plays a role in this too. Because like I said, I guarantee you, she was in Will's ear. Like, you gonna let him talk to me like that? I genuinely feel like she has some sort of play in this, and it just hadn't come out yet. Or, I believe Jaden said something. He was like, "That's how we do it," and it's like, it's just
there was a TikTok that came out.
Crazy.
There was a TikTok that came out, said his wife was laughing what Will Smith did, and she not even stopped him. So TikTok actually said she was there and said his wife laughed and did not want to stop him. She just let him go up. So there you go.
Oh, well, then there you go. Then, yep.
There you go.
There you go. If you're laughing, yeah, it's all fun and games. But if that man would have pulled a gun and killed your husband, then what? It wouldn't have been funny then. And how you gonna explain that shit to your kids? See what I'm saying?
You know what he's gonna say to his kids?
It's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt or killed.
And then why are you bringing Will Smith's son up? Why will you bring his son up in this situation? I understand why his son has to be part of this situation. I didn't understand that.
Because because at the end of the day, they all have families, and
True.
families, they felt like they had to say something or speak up, because Jaden and the kids, they weren't the only ones that said something. Chris Rock, like I said, Chris Rock's brother and all of them, they coming out and saying something, because like I said,
Plus,
there
right.
was an altercation with my brother or my father. You damn right I'm gonna say something.
True. If you say something
No.
about my nephew, I'm going to go off. I'm not gonna go up on stage and hurt you. I'm gonna say something on and say, "Bro, this is my nephew. Can you please don't say that again?" I'm not gonna go up and embarrass myself and do this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I'm surprised. Like, no of Lil Nas X offended him. I'm surprised even Lil Nas X didn't fit for him. That was mostly surprising, because using Lil Nas X fits for everybody. But wow,
Exactly.
that was your best friend.
Exactly.
Like Lil Nas X, he was in your Old Town Road video. You're at least gonna come out and fend it for this brother. He was in your music video. But you know what? Will Smith, your movie, your career might be over already.
Nah, I don't think. I don't think his career gonna be over.
True.
I think it's just gonna put a stain on his career.
His
Cause
mo-
I don't believe his career is gonna be over. I believe he's still gonna be making movies and shows and stuff like that. I just feel like this is just gonna put a stain on his career, though. That's what I truly believe was gonna happen, and I feel like um what was I gonna say? Damn it! What was I gonna say? Shit.
Why you wait till the
Uh,
next day to apologize? Why you wait till the next day to apologize to Chris Rock? That's one thing. Even his apology
that
was
man.
even
Oh, he
weak.
owes him an apology in person,
No,
not on social media where everybody could see, not on a video chat. He owes him an apology in person. Cause you fucked that man up. You put your hands on him, and he's gonna have to live with that. You owe that man an
dude.
apology. You owe his family an apology. You owe everybody an apology.
Even
Everybody
his
at that
fans.
auditorium,
His
you owe an
fans.
apology. And I
I
feel
need an
like that should be
apology.
done in closed doors. I don't think we need to all see him come to Chris Rock in person and apologize. I don't feel like that needs to be filmed. I feel like that needs to be in a private matter between them.
True.
Apologize as grown ass men should, and leave it at that. But at the end of the day, he surely that whole let me apologize on social media. No, that shit needs to be apologized in person.
For real.
Because if you slap the motherfucker in person, you should apologize to him in person. That's how I feel about the whole situation.
Yeah, he should apologize in person. Like when a fan said bad things about Will Smith, Chris Rock shut that down. I said, wow, you shut that down. I let him kept on going. If that was me, I let him kept on
Shit.
going. Shoot, this is my comedy. I let him keep on going. So you know what? Chris Rock, you should have shut that down. He should have pressed charges. I'm surprised he not going to press charges. I was really surprised. Wow. The police said, do you want to press charges? Chris Rock goes, no. So I went, why not? Why not? You can sue him like for $3 million, like Otabi B did to Takashi K.
Oh,
So
absolutely. Let's be honest. He could have easily sued that man. Shit,
yeah,
and got a hell of a good amount of money. Cause
true.
shit, you hit me in front of national television for everybody to see. Shit, I'm gonna sue you for everything you got. I'm gonna milk everything you got in that motherfucking bank.
I'll
Show
hit you
him.
back.
If
I'll
I
hit you
if I
back.
couldn't hit you, if I couldn't hit you, I'm
What's this? What? Probably streaming a class still. Wait. And he left. So I'll wait.
hello.
Hello?
Oh, okay, I'm here.
Yeah, but my thing is, if I would
Yeah.
have done that, even though I offended myself, I would have won the case anyway because the police would have seen, oh, he offended himself. The judge would have saw what I did, and I would have won easily.
Yeah. I mean, shit. If I was, yeah, if you hit him back, I mean, you're technically not in the wrong. I mean, because at the end of the day, you hit me first, and I'm not. And I mean, anybody with right mind is not going to just sit there and let you hit me and then walk away so peacefully. It wouldn't happen like that in the street. It wouldn't. But I feel like Chris Rock, out of all of this, was really the bigger person of the situation because Chris, like I said, could have easily retaliated, could have easily beat that man up.
Yeah, like I said,
He
I
could have
even
easily put his hands on Will. But then again, Will Smith was taller than him and a little more buck than Chris Rock. So that also plays a part in it too, because you knew that man was weak. You knew he was weak, and you put your hands on him because you thought he was weak. I don't care no anybody says. He thought that man was weak. And Chris Rock, because like I said, Chris Rock could have put his hands on him too, but he didn't. Because he felt like as a host, a comedian, I feel like he was more in shock. Like, wow, like Will Smith just literally just slapped shit out of me. He just
I'll
slapped
be
shit out
shocked
of me.
too. I'll be shocked too if someone
I
punches the
mean,
heck
I
out of me.
mean,
I'll be shocked. I said, oh my god, I have to do something. I have my family watching. I'm gonna press charges as soon as I walk out. I'll take it to the boxing if I got to. I'm not gonna find a million people.
that motherfucker would have got beat. I would have beat the shit out of him. That
Yeah.
motherfucker would have been dragged out by a rat. But he would have been slung around by like a rag dog or some shit like that. I wouldn't let that. I wouldn't let that shit rock. Nigga, you gonna hit me in front of national television? I'm gonna fuck you up.
For real. I don't
I'm gonna
play
fuck
ya.
you up.
I don't care.
I ain't gonna press charges. I'm gonna fuck you up.
I
And I
don't
don't
care
give
my
a damn what
nephew's
anybody
watching.
says.
I don't care my nephew's watching this. I'm gonna show my nephew how strong his uncle is. We're gonna take it for real. For real. I'm not playing. Do it for my nephew, you're gonna see what's gonna happen. But Chris Rock was strong. He's not weak. He was strong, not doing nothing. And that's the biggest win. Don't do nothing. Just let it go.
Hey, how you handle the situation is you. If you say, hey, I'm gonna be the bigger person, and just keep it pushing and just continue doing what I'm doing, then hey, just that's you. I just you know, it is what it is at the end of the day.
You
All
know what?
right, hey, my friend, he said he was gonna try to come on panel. I can only have like one person on, so thank you for coming on. I appreciate you giving your take on it. And I'll see you on the next one. But thank you. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Hustle King T Reaction and Broadcast. He's got his own channel. You guys go subscribe and show him some love. Let me see. Let me try to I sent him one. I don't know where he at. All right. Sorry, I was trying to fix something, but yep, that's real shit though. That's real shit. You just I don't know. You know, I like I said, if it was me, I would have fucked him up. He would have got fucked up. Real shit. He would have got fucked up. You just don't do shit like that at the end of the day. You don't. You don't. It ain't cute. It ain't funny. It ain't no. You handle that shit. You suck that shit up and you handle that like a man. And you pull him to the side like, hey, bro, stop making that. Stop coming for my girl, my woman. You know, like you've been doing this on a lot. She ain't right with it. So don't speak her no more. Now, if Chris wanted to say, fuck you, nigga, I'm gonna speak how the fuck I wanna speak. She's a bitch, she ain't shit. Guess what? Now we got a problem. But if you would have handled it like a man to begin with, it wouldn't have went as bad as it did, you know? And that's why I say it just changes your whole opinion or aspect on how you feel about your actress. Because, like I said, I grew up watching these people. I grew up watching Chris Rock on Everybody Hates Chris. I grew up watching Will Smith on Fresh Prince Bel Air. I grew up watching these shows. I even grew up with watching Chris Rock and Jada being on Madagascar when I was a kid. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's it's crazy. It just changes your whole view on them. Like, will your view on them ever be the same? It just and anybody who watched the Bel Air drama series, y'all know Marlon Wayans was his dad, right? Lou. People thought it was gonna be Will Smith, but after what happened now, it probably was best Will Smith won on that show. It probably was for the best any fucking way. And you know what's crazy is that this shit was filmed well before the whole Oscars accident happened. So I think this was a sign, like, you know what, Will, I think you need to sit this down, because I think God was giving a sign like, yo, I think you need to sit this down, bro, because some shit gonna go down with you. And and as good as the show is, we don't need no tarnish or taints hanging on it, So it was like, you know what? I think you need to sit this shit down. You feel me? You feel me? Oh shit! But I think I'm gonna head off of here, y'all. I've been on here for 37 minutes. I think I just wanted to get on and talk about this whole Will Smith situation. I really kind of wanted a little more people up in here, but I mean, it is what it is. That's cool. Y'all motherfuckers could watch the shit later on and say, hey, what you think of the whole situation? I don't know. Do y'all think me and also how we feel about this how our views may feel on this? Do you think we're just tripping? Or do you think it's just, I don't know. How do y'all feel about it? Y'all comment down below and tell me how you guys feel about it. I mean, I don't know. It don't change my view on it, because at the end of the day, the motherfucker's wrong. And like I said, Will needs to apologize to that man in person. And not know, oh, let me go on Instagram and let me apologize on there. No, nigga, you need to apologize to that motherfucker in person. If you slap the nigga on, if you snap the nigga on fucking Oscars, if you hit the nigga on the Oscars, you can damn sure apologize to the motherfucker in person. You owe that nigga that. You owe him that. I'm disappointed in you, Will. I really am. I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed. I really am. I really am. Because it ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. Expect more bangers for this week coming up. Y'all comment down below and tell me what y'all want to see, what y'all want me to react to, what challenge y'all want to see. I did a little short challenge yesterday with my friend Omar for Tuesday. I think it was like do I want to say what it is? Yeah, I might as well. It was a smash pass. It was a smasher pass, like with any type of like female artist or actress. It was a smasher pass. I believe we only did like two. No, we only did like 5, 6 women, because we were walking too and we were in a hurry. I don't know. I'm debating on if I still want to keep that. Fuck it, I'll keep it. But yeah, I wanted to do something else, but we didn't have time to, because motherfuckers was running late and shit. It was running late and all that. Oh yeah, yesterday I buy a whole bunch of shit. Right, I get home, My mom's tripping. Cause I showed her what I got on. And she's like, why you got this shirt? This shirt look like a gang. And it's like, no, it's not, motherfucker. Well, if it is, first of all, if it is, why is motherfucker selling it? Well, then again, motherfuckers, they sell the gang shirts like that all the time. So it's like, it doesn't really matter. But if it's that bad, why would you sell it? Two, motherfuckers be wearing that all the time, all over the place, and ain't nobody stopping them or doing other shit like that. Shit. My friend got a pair, my other friend got a pair. So it's like, I don't really see the problem with it. And if a motherfucker does trip, then guess what? We gonna fight. And it is what it is. Hopefully I don't get dead or none of that shit, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. It don't necessarily mean I'm a part of it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. But that's what I got. Oh, I got this pillow though, which is soft as fuck. Let me turn my camera on real quick. Hello, y'all. This is my pillow I got. Oh, look at it. It's soft. It's soft as fuck. If y'all ever seen them, I wanted to get a Raiders one, but I'm like, since I'm in Arizona, since I live in Arizona and I grew up in Arizona, I think I'm gonna stick with Phoenix Suns. And you lay on it too. Oh, it's so soft. It's so soft. It's not even funny. It's like laying on a comfortable fucking cloud. Oh, it's like laying on a fucking cloud. It ain't even funny. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. Maybe next stream next weekend. I'm gonna try to do this next weekend as well. Maybe the next stream we gonna groove on some music. We're gonna listen to some music and get down with. Y'all comment down below and tell me what music y'all wanna hear. Or I might even do like a live reaction or something. I don't know. I might see. I'm down for anything. But on that note, I'm gonna hop off of here. What I need y'all to do is I need y'all to like, I'm gonna need y'all to comment, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications for all the motherfucking beggars, and I shall see you in the next. I said in the next video. Deuces, nigga.